Today I'm going to make Oat Bran muffins and I'm going to add dates to it. These are 2 frozen bananas. I keep them in the freezer as whole, and then I use them as a fat or butter substitute or an egg substitute. I can feel the skin is getting soft, so I'll give it a try. I'll take my paring knife and cut off the end and peel off. And with it being frozen, I take the back of the paring knife and I just scrape off the residue of the skin. Cut this into smaller pieces, which will allow for the thawing process to happen more easily. In this case, I've got pitted dates in a brick form, so I'm going to cut this up into smaller pieces and 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Use a half a cup of chopped walnuts. It calls for, I don't put much salt in anything really. 1/8, it's almost not worth it, but every ingredient has its job. It's only a 1/4 cup. The other thing that I wanted to share is when I use cinnamon in my recipes, I found that the cinnamon actually heightens the sweetness, the taste of the sweet, without having the extra sugar. So I don't even use the sprinkle part. I actually put quite a bit of cinnamon in my recipes. It adds a great flavor. And cinnamon also naturally helps to regulate insulin. So it has a lot of great benefits to a recipe. And then I'm just going to make sure all my dry ingredients are well mixed. I've heated the banana mixture a little bit, so now the bowl feels a little warmer. It doesn't feel like everything's frozen. And the banana actually breaks down pretty easy once it starts to get heated up. So 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, coconut milk, 1 cup, a half a cup of sour cream, 1, 2. Mixing the ingredients. So today there's dairy in the recipe. In future I might mix the recipe or concoct the recipe to be non-dairy, but I'm okay with some sour cream and I'm okay with a couple of eggs as full of dry ingredients, and I'm going to add the wet ingredients. Add the dates and see how it looks after that. Oh, it smells good. My oven's going to be at 350 degrees and I'm going to bake these for approximately 20 to 22 minutes, basically until when you put your finger in the center of the muffin, does it spring back? 12 muffins, muffin cups or baking cups that I get at the dollar store. I put them in and then I spray in the center some canola oil, give it a shake, and I like to do this. As I was prepping my muffin tins, the recipe or the batter for the muffins have nicely thickened up. So the oat bran has absorbed some of the mixture. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons to put my muffin batter into my muffin cups. So I'll get the muffin cups. So 1 tablespoon is for picking up the muffin mix, and the other one is for loading the cup. So I have filled the muffin tins a fair bit, as I like a tall muffin. It turned out that I got one less than the 12. When you have one tin or a spot open, it is a good idea to add a little bit of water to that pan just to keep things. You want to handle with care, because when you take these out of the oven, they're going to be there's going to be hot water in there. You don't want to get burnt. So to handle with care. Once the pans have cooled a little bit, you can touch them, and then I just poured them out. That's of course after I've poured out the water that I had in the 1 cup there. And let them cool. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Please comment, like, share, subscribe.